Here we go.
Okay.
I'm so excited. So
Phone is still not off.
okay, so we're doing like this fun Transformers Fall of Cybertron podcast.
Yes.
Between all of us YouTubers.
Indeed we are.
So how about we all introduce ourselves?
I am
I gotta go
Varia
first.
31. also known as Varia.
Varia.
Yes, Varia. Lord. Next.
I am TG Exterminator, also known as TG,
Uh-huh.
and that is all I have to say.
Great.
And I am NatsumeRyu. I have too many nicknames to go by. Natsumi, Natsu, Nat, Ryu, anything you can, yeah, that's me. And we're all deeply and maddeningly in love with Transformers, and that's why we wanted to do this fun podcast thing, where we all went over the information that they're revealing to us.
Transformers, truck, not monkey.
What?
Exactly.
Truck!
Truck.
So anyway, let's discuss what we want to see in Fall of Cybertron.
Ooh.
What I want to see is a very, very weak supply of noobs.
But those are the ones you get to mow down. That's all your cannon fodder
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
there's that.
Let's do a target practice.
If you don't want noobs, you play on the hardcore setting in single player. Limit yourself to one gun and one clip of ammo.
And no abilities.
Yes, no abilities.
No ability.
Can't nail it.
That's how the pros do it.
Headshots all the way.
No. Can't melee?
Yeah.
No, TG. How the pros do it is no abilities, just
Okay.
melee.
You can melee, but it has to be that foot stop thing.
What was that? Like wrestling a Titan with nothing but melee.
Yeah.
That's how pros do it. Okay.
What do you want to see, Varia?
Well, I'd like to see a reworked melee system. I think something that's like in Space Marine would be cool, because free flow brawling that you can combo with guns, point blank and stuff.
Yeah, I could see that.
And performing like a finishing move, executing an enemy would be cool to do, because in Space Marine you regain health by executing enemies. So you could say this way you can drain like a bit of their energon, so you can get back like 1 bar, like the health matrix perk for the scouts.
But I heard that in Fall of Cybertron there wasn't going to be like segmented health bars. It's just going to be like one whole bar. It's like a regular game.
So
like Dark the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, so like the movieverse, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, recharged though. That is the question. I do like regenerating health.
Yeah.
Sometimes searching for energon cubes is too tedious.
Especially when everybody there is like pro and they all get the cubes because they need it.
Or they quintuple team you like pros. You're running for your life.
I would like to see a revamped melee system. I don't have preference really, or something that it needs to be based off of, but I have always thought that a Transformers game should not only include fighting elements shooting elements, but also adventuring elements that involve the robot mode and the vehicle mode. And we've always had, I mean, even since the Armada game, shooting elements. That's cannon fodder to shoot at, and lots of drones to kill, and...
The only time the guns barely mattered was in the game for the first movie. It was just all brawling. It was just for the tiny drones and the small drones. Anything higher, guns don't work besides buildings.
Yeah, they had all those shields and things.
Shields.
I want to see, not dual wielding, but triple wielding of 3 different guns.
What?
Triple wielding.
Like what? The shoulder cannon?
Yeah.
Well, I can see that with, like,
carry the fusion cannon, carry the fusion cannon,
and carry it with your foot. Pull a General Grievous and carry it with your foot.
Or Warpath. Warpath could do triple wielding.
Well, yeah, you got yeah.
That's just not even fair. What does Bumblebee have? He can barely hold one.
Well, that brings me to something. I think that there should be some sort of, basically, chassis ability. Like Warpath would have a cannon shot from his chest, or Brawl could have it from his back, or whatever.
I'd like to see that Brawl do like a dual thing.
I know the perfect ability for Optimus. Seen only once in the entire Transformers Cartoon G1 series. And that would be, from More Than Meets the Eye Part 3, the Finger of Doom.
The Finger of Doom?
Yes, the Finger of Doom.
Look this up,
if you don't know what I'm talking about, you may not. Basically what happens is it was a recycled animation footage. Basically, Optimus is using his trailer to shoot at Megatron. He points out and goes, fire! He shoots at it, and right as Megatron destroys it, the whole thing blows up, so you see Optimus pointing, and then all of a sudden Megatron gets disarmed by some random laser. So, same star, he fired it from his finger. So, the Finger of Doom.
Okay.
That'd be the perfect ability for Optimus.
That just shows you how hard they worked on the series.
Yep.
What I think would be cool, but kind of unfair also, would be only scouts be able to, like, on to your teammates when they're in jet.
Oh, hang on. You're breaking up. Whoa, yeah, you got a little exclamation point by your icon.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
How about now? How's that?
That's better.
Okay. I don't know what I did, but yeah.
Streaming illegal
Did you hear
things?
anything what I said?
No. You want to start over?
No. Yeah. Scouts being the only class to ride onto your teammates when they're in jet form, and then shoot at enemies while you're hanging onto the jets.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like Revenge of the Fallen where we're sitting on top of Grinder.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
I think it would be possible to do that on top of the jets and Revenge of the Fallen if they weren't constantly flying forwards. Okay. In fact, I landed on top of one time, then I got immediately pushed off. But that's besides the point. Holding on to the back,
some way to latch on,
or something.
and even if you could latch onto enemy jets and sort of like melee them while they're flying through the sky, they would attempt to like scrape you off on a wall or something.
Jazz has the grappling hook from More Than Meets the Eye, apparently, from what I heard. So use that.
Yay!
Well, you know how like in Gears of War, where they have the chainsaws on the Lancer, and then in multiplayer when they meet up at the same time, they'll do that dual thing. They should try to do that in Fall of Cybertron. If 2 people melee each other at the same time, they go into like a struggle, instead of like have each other melee each other and then like not react to it at all.
Or have an annoying cancel out glitch.
Yeah.
They didn't even do that in the Dynasty Warrior series and stuff. Collisions, you know, would be cool.
Yes. Alright, should we go on to the actual news now instead of our speculation? And our hopes and dreams will soon be shattered.
Don't jinx it! Okay, well, recently they pulled up Optimus Prime's new look.
Yay.
You can see he is very buff
What a
and stuff.
beast.
Now, I saw Ryu on Cybertron.com. You said it kind of reminds
so when we decided to update him for this
looked. I kind of agree with that. At the same time, I would agree with the whole fist on wheels, but also it looks like a Cybertronian cab over, in a way.
I could see that. And it
it also has a bit of the war within thing going on.
that his vehicle mode looks a lot like his old one, but his robot mode, to me it looks vastly different. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just the proportions, if they just tweaked everything just a little bit so it looks like he's just so different. Because he's still got his wheels on his back, and he's still got the primary shapes in his shoulders and all that, all this same stuff. But it looks so different in robot mode.
Yeah, see, what they're trying to lean towards, I think, is the more G1 looking style, which I'm fine with the direction, but the center of his chest, I'll admit it's a bit wide. I think if they made it look like it did on his concept art photo, it might look a bit better. But, you know, who knows if they could tweak that. I think it's still on the alpha build right now.
Okay.
We'll see. Oh yes, Grimlock.
A Grimlock. Yeah,
Okay.
Grimlock.
From what I saw, according to some guy that said something about the Game Informer issue, apparently escalation is still in.
Ooh.
Yay.
And Grimlock plays like a brute, more melee-based with a shield and a sword
Awesome.
in robot mode.
Awesome.
Now, his transformation, from what I've heard, is slow and painful due to him being an experiment by Shockwave. His transformation is slow and painful. But he is obviously massive. He can tail whip, chomp, and breathe fire.
Nice.
Nice.
So I think that would be cool to play as. And I think they may do that for a new class. I'm not sure if they'll do that or not, or if it'll just be single player only. Also in single player, apparently Bruticus is playable.
Okay, yeah, I remember hearing that.
Bruticus?
Yeah, Bruticus. All the combatic
I was gonna say,
about.
we saw some concept art, and we weren't sure if it was Sunstreaker or I mentioned Dragstrip, and then everyone was like, well, if Bruticus is playable, why can't it be,
Okay, well,
who is it?
I'm pretty sure that the guy in the art was pretty sure that it was Dragstrip, because if you look at the picture of him from G1 and stuff, after I even looked at a reference photo on Transformers Wiki, I knew he was part of the combatic or Stunticons. He has a race car front for his feet, and he still has the hint of that going on with vents on his feet that are made to look like it.
That's
you know how
my
High
first
Moon's
thought
like to do visual homages. So I'm pretty sure it's Dragstrip. I mean, they gave Breakdown a bit of a different look, so who's to say it's not him? It's Dragstrip, pretty sure. They changed the eye color in the game, even though it was clearly red in the cartoon. So it could be Dragstrip.
I saw this today. Cliffjumper, he's in it too.
Yes. Cliffjumper.
Yep, Cliffjumper.
Awesome.
They made his head look like it does in Prime. I noticed.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why wouldn't they just, take it off the toy? But I guess this could be a second reinvention of him on Cybertron. He could have modified himself a little bit. Get the Prime head.
Perhaps.
Made him look not like Bumblebee,
Yeah.
but red.
Yeah. That kind of annoyed me about some of the toys is that he's just a repainted Bumblebee. At least they fixed that with the Cybertronian one. He has a different head at least. Jazz is back. Drax was happy to hear about that.
Jazz looks so awesome in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he has apparently an actual role in single player this time. This is where he's apparently swinging from tower to tower with that grappling hook like Spider-Man, apparently.
Nice.
According to what I heard. Here's Optimus with a big rocket launcher.
Yes.
It looks a little bit like
now,
Megas, doesn't it? Megas.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Here's Starscream with
Can you go back to the Optimus one?
Yeah.
It looks like he has a scope on his gun.
Yeah, it's a new type of rocket launcher. From what I see on the
okay.
So.
I was thinking it was like a new form of a sniper rifle or some kind of like oversized battle pistol.
Or a laser.
Well, they have that image of Starscream with the new sniper rifle. What do they call it again?
Nucleon.
No-ray.
Yeah, Nucleon
Charge.
No-ray.
Also, did you notice in the picture of him with one of the with the Nucleon charge rifle, he's shooting at Decepticon in one of the pictures?
Yeah.
Well, there's an Autobot right below it. Look
I
down.
think that's him, like...
Could be, but from what I hear, a lot of the stuff I hear is mainly rumors, but some of it's supposedly from this guy that got to see the alpha build. Apparently Starscream has a price on his head at the beginning of the game.
Oh,
So,
wow. Man, Starscream's
and
got
firing
just
at the
issues on
Decepticon.
Cybertron, on Earth, and in space.
Yep. Now he's a rogue in Prime.
So Starscream
Also,
might have like his own
Metroplex?
level that might be by himself.
Yep. Unfortunately, apparently they took out the co-op for the campaign mode.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
That was
that's a bit disappointing.
one of my favorite things about the first game, was being able to play co-op and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even remember how many times I've played through the story mode just because it has co-op and I was willing to play it with my friends, just over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of co-op, I just want them to put, like, for once, and put in split screen in these games, you know?
Mhm.
I agree. I would like to have split screen.
Have a friend.
I would like to have
Something
LAN.
like
Because especially if it had LAN
Yeah.
capabilities, we wouldn't even have to worry about the server problems, like issues with connecting to people, because we could make our own LAN games with
what would be the nice thing?
X-Link Kai.
The nice thing would be is if they did it like it is on most other shooters, like Section 8 Prejudice, or on Revenge of the Fallen, I believe they had a dedicated server. You get all the horrible lag issues with that.